welcome to Vlogmas day 12. I do have a couple of updates about Stardust. If you've been watching my Vlogmas videos recently, or you've been seeing updates on Instagram, Stardust has been very back and forth with like her ability to consume solids and even her ability to consume liquid critical care outside of a syringe. So she is still taking the syringe, but she's not eating that much liquid critical care or that much food on her own at all. She does still have an appetite. Her jaw or her pain, or she's just physically unable to, even though she desires to. So she's also lost a lot of weight. She lost 120 grams in the past week. So I just got off the phone with my vet a couple hours ago to sort of discuss like, what do we do now that things aren't really improving with her jaw and things are getting worse, and like where is the line between like symptom management and like quality of life, and just having to consider like what is reasonable to do for her, and at what point is her inability to eat on her own significantly impacting her quality of life, and also like my ability to do that much care for her. So we did schedule an appointment on Friday to take her in. I may do dental x-rays to see if her jaw has deteriorated. Dental x-rays are not cheap. They are around like $400 or so. So it just kind of depends how I'm feeling that day, what the vet thinks, just a lot of factors involved on whether I'll do the dental x-rays, but I do have an appointment scheduled for Friday morning. We will also be just having sort of a quality of life discussion, and just like discussion about like what are the plans for her, like is her quality of life so low that like we need to be considering like euthanasia, like what, just like a whole conversation in depth with my vet about what to do. My vet was like, you know, this is a very hard situation, like it's a very uncommon situation, like there's a lot of factors to consider and there is no right or wrong answer for anything, but there is this very thin line we have to walk between her jaw getting worse. My vet said already from her dental x-rays we took a month or so ago that she was worried about a fracture then, so like her jaw is at risk of fracture, but at the same time she does still need to chew to keep her teeth down. So we can't just like only feed her a liquid only diet, because she does need to be chewing on things in order to keep her teeth filed down, because at some point if she can't chew, her teeth will get too long and we can't file her teeth down like they would normally do like in a procedure, because that would probably cause a fracture in her jaw because it is so weak. So there's a lot of factors at play for Stardust, but she still has an appetite, she's still active, but she is clearly in pain. She is struggling to eat. I'm having to do a lot of supportive care, a lot of critical care feeding. She's losing weight. I can't keep weight on her. I can't make her gain weight. So I'm gonna try my best to feed her as much critical care and try to get her weight up this week until Friday, and then we'll go in Friday and we'll really just talk with my vet and maybe do x-rays and just like consider what's next for her. So kind of an intense update there. I mean, things are definitely getting worse, and I do appreciate all the recommendations people have been saying for like blending up her veggies and like doing all this stuff and more pain management, CBD, like a lot of recommendations like that, but the truth is it's not something that can really be improved. Her jaw is not likely to improve at all, like significantly if at all. Like her jaw is really just not going to improve. Like that's not something that really happens. It will get worse, and the question is, at what point is it too bad that it's significantly impacting her quality of life? So not a happy update there, but I am feeling good to know that I have this appointment with my vet so we can like really talk it through and decide what we're going to do. So yeah, that is the update on Stardust. In a bit I am going to actually set up Crow's memorial. I received in the mail, I bought a bunch of different little things to like make him a little memorial shelf, sort of like what I did with Honey when Honey passed away, except I had Honey cremated. I did not have a personal cremation done for Crow. He was cremated, but he was cremated in like a group cremation, so I don't get his ashes back. I didn't necessarily want his ashes back. I don't necessarily want to cremate all of my pets, because when you think about it, if I cremate all of my pets in 10 years, I will have a line of like 10 tiny urns, and there is nothing fun or sweet about having a line of 10 tiny urns in my household. So I won't be doing cremation for all of my pets, and I didn't do cremation for Crow, but I do have a couple things to open that I got for him to like make his little memorial shelf. So we will be doing that shortly, but I just finished editing my Vlogmas video for the entire weekend, and it's currently exporting. It is almost done exporting, and I'm going to upload that, get that published, probably go to the grocery store, and then I will be back with you guys to sort of open all of Crow's stuff up and just really put that together and set his little shelf up in my living room. All right, everyone, so it is now 9 p.m. It got really late really fast, but I have a couple packages here for stuff that I ordered from Etsy for Crow's little memorial, and I just thought I would open everything here with you all. So the first thing is actually his clay paw print. I actually requested that the vet take his clay paw print, and they actually shipped it straight to me. So I have it right here in this box, and if I sound monotone during this, it's because I'm trying not to get emotional. So this is it right here. I don't know how well you can see it, but it has his name up here, and they actually took both of his paws. I'm gonna have to take better footage of it later, but it just has both of his paws, and then it has his name stamped up top. It looks pretty much just like the one that I have for Honey. So I have that, and then I also got a little jar because I actually saved some of his fur. So I have a little bit of his fur right here, and I wanted to do like a special little jar to put it in. So this I actually ordered off of Etsy. Oh, this is actually really sweet. I went back and forth with them on the design of the lid, and it says they actually sent me 2 lids. So the one inside the box is what we felt looked best, and the one on the outside was what we agreed on. Okay, so they're very similar. This is the lids for the jars. They sent me, the name is slightly like more. So this one, the name, I think this is the one that I chose. The name's like a little bit more centered there. And then this is just like the one they thought looked better. That was really sweet that they sent me both options for me to choose from. I think I'm gonna go with this one. And then I just have this little tiny jar here. Hopefully all his fur can fit in here. So just like this. And then it's gonna have his fur in here. So I'm gonna see if I can get it to fit well. So here it is. This is the little jar of his fur. And then like I said, it has the custom name on top. I'm really glad that I decided to get like a jar with his name on it from Etsy. I feel like that's really nice to have his name on there, so that it's not just like a jar full of fur. Like it's actually personal and it's for him. So I think that was really great. I'll link the stuff from Etsy down in the description in case you all are like interested in looking at it for your own pet memorials or just for like anything else in general. I also ordered an engraved frame. I don't think you can quite see behind me. This is Honey's memorial shelf back there. And my friend JC sent me that frame that was engraved. And I found the same one on Etsy and I got it for Crow because I really like the idea of having a personalized frame and a photo. I think that is really great. So his name's kind of small up top. I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger. And it's a different shade of brown from that one, but still is nice. So here it is. Just has his name and then his birth date and his passing date down here. And I have a photo that I already planned to put in this, but I think this will look really great. And this is like a very similar font that's on the little bottle and on the frame, and also the woods are like a similar light colored wood. So I think it's good that the frame was actually not dark like that one because the light colored wood actually matches better. But let me get out the photo that I printed for him. So this is just from Walgreens, literally a 4x6 print, just from my phone. Hopefully it's a decent quality. Yeah, I kind of had to blow it up to get it to be horizontal, but this is the photo I chose. It's like my favorite photo of him. It's the photo I use for all his like memorial stuff. So I thought it was only fitting for it to go in the frame. Let me go ahead and put it in. So here it is right here. I feel like it really came together. I ordered this stuff. Oh. I ordered this stuff like the day right after he passed. And I feel like it all really came together. So I'm just gonna go out to the living room and I'm probably gonna put it out on the shelf that I have above the rabbit area. I think that just makes the most sense so he can sort of watch over that area. But yeah, I'll link all the stuff in the description. I really like the engraved frame and I really like being able to do this for the fur. This wasn't something I necessarily thought of before, but I saw someone else do this and it felt more right to me to remember him in this way instead of a cremation. So I really like how this came out as well. So I'm just gonna go out to the living room and I'm gonna put all of his stuff up on the shelf.